First and foremost, welcome to the experience. We are live at the Power 104.4 FM studios, and I'm your host, Stephen the Dream. This is This, That, and the Third interview series where we bring you nothing but the most exclusive, the best, the most talented people in the game, man. Live on this platform here. Behind the scenes, I got my boy Adrian Nice in the building with me as well. And I got a very special guest with me to my right, recording artist, real deal hip hop head from what I can hear, real deal spitter from what I can hear. He not out here playing with the lyrics. Y'all know when I bring lyricists up here, we like to break down what they really talking about. We know where the origins of where it come from. But shoot, this guy's about to go on a whole nother journey. You know what I'm saying, in his life. You know, doing big things right now. But of course, the music is the focus. We got my guy Studio Sellz is in the building right now. What's good with you, man?
Appreciate you that much, man. Getting in there.
Good to have you on here, man.
Appreciate that, man. Good to be here.
Yeah. So you know, I gotta be frank. You know what I'm saying? When I first saw Studio, so you know, we just pulled up. You know, you look more like an R&B cat to me, man. Do you get that a lot? You know, because I see the
trick of all trades right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got one of the newest album coming on the 25th of Saturday. This Saturday, the 25th of July.
Okay.
I got Studio Time, the second, or actually the first album. Second, you know what I'm saying?
Studio Time.
Yep, the second body of work that's going on all platforms right now. So, I mean, I got a little bit of melodic shit. I got some spit and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
On there. So, like, it's a little bit of everything at the moment.
You excited for the new release?
Man, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? I really can't wait.
When's the last time you dropped music or new music, or when the last time you dropped your previous project?
It was June, end of June. I can't tell you exactly.
Okay, so
the end of June. You know what I mean?
This year?
No, last year.
Okay. I was about to say you just dropped on us, boy.
I sit on it, man. I ain't just gonna put a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, you can cuss, do your
I ain't gonna
thing.
put a whole bunch of nonsense together. You know what I'm saying? And give it to y'all. Like, this is what I need. Come click my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like strategically thought out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes
You took your time with it.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Especially with your first body of work too. I know as artists, you know, as creators, we all could be sensitive about our stuff, you know, but we want the world to receive it the way we want to put it out there.
Right.
Go back to your first project. What's been the difference in the preparation from, you know, of course, that being the first time you doing it or you putting something out there to now? Has it been a little easier? Is it a little more less stressful? Is it more stress because it's the next one? Like, what has the process been?
Oh, man, that's a good question. The first project was more or less just.
Do me a favor real quick. Just talk into the mic a little bit more for me because I want people to hear you. Just into it a little bit more. Just straight into it. You good?
So yeah, the first project was more or less just like setting the foundation. You know what I mean? Like just starting from somewhere. And now it's more or less just understanding like, okay, where I went right and where I went wrong with it, and just building on it. And when I mean building on it, I mean in every aspect, like bars, like just the type of beats, the actual control over it is what I'm big on, like the production, the engineering side. I got my hands on everything, every knob, like that's me, you know what I mean? So
you really in there?
Yes, sir. The first
tweaking
one was
it.
like I got a couple beats from here and there, like they all 100% like mine. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, like, but I had to pay for that.
Yeah.
And the second one is more or less like, shit. Well, God gave me the same hands they gave these producers, so I figured out how to do it.
There you
myself,
go.
You feel me?
There you go.
So I mean, it's a lot of my beats that's on there, a lot of family. Shout out Cuzzo, shout out Seth, Malcolm Seth. You know what I'm saying? Trizzy. I mean, a bunch of producers that I work with. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with branching out, but hey man, we you know he doing a little different things now. But I know that boy Kanye started out, goddamn, you know, producing. It took, you know, but a lot of that is being such a creative and an artist that you know what you want the sound to be. You know what you know what I'm saying, when you want the beat to drop out here. You know when you want to echo it up a little bit or put some more EQ on it. So. So just talk about that. You know, we like to go back into the past here on this, that, and the third. So, you know, just starting out, before the rap, like, who was Studio Sellz? Like, what was you doing before you started doing music? Or what did you think you would be doing?
Hey, listen, I was doing music since a fetus. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing.
Oh, so
before that,
you
know what I mean?
born into this?
I was listening to headphones in my mama's belly, bro. I lied to you not. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
There's nothing before that, bro. Before, after, in the middle, it's just been music. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference is, like I say, just having control over it and learning how to build on my craft. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just rap now. You know what I'm saying? Once that I perfected that craft, it became easy. Now I want to make beats. Now I want to engineer. I want to be behind it, like record myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just rap. Now it's producing. It's engineering. even linked up with Dre, my boy Dre.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dre Ocean.
Dre
Lil
Ocean
C.
Drive.
Wesley Jr. You know what I'm saying? Just shooting videos and stuff like that, editing up. You know what I'm saying? Just doing anything I can to like be independent and not interdependent. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, as a person.
So, the fast forward a little bit, you're not really looking to, of course we all would love to have the push, but you're not really looking for the signing per se. Like, are you okay
Absolutely
with
not.
Okay.
Nah, that's
Wow.
a no go nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We in the 21st century, and I mean, as far as the record labels are concerned, if you attract any of that attention up there, you've already made it yourself. So why even have somebody?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
If
in
a
your
label
pocket?
willing to give you a meal, think of what you can do, what you worth
By
on your
yourself.
own.
Absolutely.
What they
Absolutely.
seeing. They like, here's a meal because we know you don't have a meal, but we know we got to make our return. So we see
Exactly.
10 when we see you with this one. So
Yes.
if you can recognize that yourself, then hey, it's plenty of artists out here. Tech Nine been out here still getting all of his
Who was
money.
that, man? I heard that name.
You never heard Tech Nine?
Nah, I
Look
heard
up
that
Tech
name a couple
Nine. Not only look up Tech Nine because you a spitter. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you that's why you need to look up Tech Nine first. But second, Tech Nine's business acumen is what a lot of artists should follow because he's takes every dollar. It's not he doesn't distribution. He's his own distribution. He's his own label. He's his
Okay.
own touring. He's his own merch.
Wow.
Takes 100%. Now I think when you a record, you sign with a record label. You know what I'm saying? You might sell a mill, but what's 15% of a mill versus 100% of 100,000?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The numbers add up a little different. So that's kind of where you know what I'm saying, look at it from that type of view with Tech Nine. But there's a lot of artists that have done it independently. And like you said, if you can recognize you got the talent, why not? Why not eat more of the pie? Why not keep it in house?
I mean, it is a little difficult. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's like myself. I'm from New Jersey originally. You know what I'm saying? I've been
Okay.
out here 4 years going on. So, I mean, it's a matter of may not per se having that following, that backing in the streets that really people going to mess with you that way. So, I mean, that machine is important. It just depends on who you are. You know what I'm saying? But anything that can do, I can do better. You know what I'm saying? I'll be the first to tell you that.
You grew up in Jersey too, right?
Absolutely. Born and raised.
Growing up in Jersey, what's it like? Because we know out there, just in the North, New York, that's the Mecca. So you getting all the sounds and everything. But
Right.
how is it knowing that you want to do this music thing, cultivating a sound that stands out? I mean, we even know now New York doesn't sound like what it did 5 years ago with the
Right.
Bobby Shmurda, Young and May sound. Now
Right.
it's Pop Smoke, Fibio. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Absolutely.
changed. But how did you kind of cultivate your sound growing up there?
Just being diverse, being able to be like, I'm an artist. So, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just rap. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here, I'm the same dude that'll spit you bars and, like, go bar for bar with you. You know what I mean? Like, I'll pull out a damn trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just diversity and being able to be a musician.
Right.
Not an artist. You see what I'm saying? The more you have to bring to the table as far as labels concerned or anybody, you know what I'm saying, fan base, I mean, you can't lose.
The fans like to see you switch it up. Chris Brown work because he can sing, he can dance,
Right.
He can do a little act. You
Right.
got to be able to work that move.
Absolutely.
So coming up, up there, was there any musical influences in your family? Does anybody else,
Everybody make music in my family.
Okay.
That's just what I come from. My daddy used to rap nowadays. Back in the day, rather. My uncle made beats. I still got a couple beats from him. Just everybody, man. Like I feel like my brother wasn't so like influential as far as music. He would be rapping himself. You know what I'm saying? I'm the little brother of the game, bro. Like, I sit back and take notes. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a lot of Marley mistakes too. You know what I'm
Absolutely,
saying?
absolutely.
That's sometimes the best way to learn is don't copy what somebody do the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Watch so you know what not to do.
I came up in the underground as well too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's commercial as my music can be. Like I grew up on like Ninth Wonder, like Little Brother, J. Cole, like I mean all of these people that are like very, very like influential in the underground, and like now
Yes.
I'm in the South. My brother's like, yo, you got
I was
to
gonna
do it.
ask
I'm
the
in Durham.
transition.
You know what I'm saying? They in Durham, that's right there. You know what I mean? So like what's our girl name? Can't forget her name off the top. Feel terrible.
From out
North
that way,
Carolina. From North Carolina.
or artist,
Yeah.
somebody we know.
She messed with Knife Wonder and them too.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
I know that's who you.
God damn,
As soon as
I
you
feel
said
terrible.
it, that's
I fuck
what.
with it.
No, you
Yo,
good. I
that's
knew that's who
like-
you was thinking about. You
bruh.
good.
That's like, and even though like I won't know 100% of their body of work,
Yeah.
I know what good music is gonna sound like. You see what I'm saying? I know what I'm aiming for every time I plug up. You know what I mean? So it ain't the commercial shit is just what I'm used to listening to and what I'm drowned by when I turn on the fucking
Right,
radio every day. But
right.
like I know what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
But you realize it's a game too, so sometimes you got to make that commercial song to get that recognition. But like you said, where you come from, what's easy to you, what relates to more what you trying to get out is that underground, and it's a good mix to try to find, man. When you came down to the South, Studio Sellz with us live, this, that, and the third interview series. When you came down to the South, take the music away. What was the first difference to you? Because a lot of people say, so I'm from the South, so we get the, life a little slower. We get that, what was your take in it when you came down here? Was it the food? Was it the ladies? You know what I'm saying?
That's top three. That's top three.
I was about to say, I'm about to hit them all for you.
Fashion, food, and just the overall culture.
You fool with the fashion down here? Oh, it was different for you.
I mean, jack of all trades, like I say, man. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I take a little bit of they swag, put it, you know what I'm saying, from what I grew up on. And
right.
It's a blend, and now people from back home don't even know where I get it from. And people down south like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I created my own little way. I took what I like from it, you know what I'm saying? And I took what I grew up on in that studio. You know what I'm saying?
That food and the women, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's
something in the water.
So, yeah.
It's something in the water.
It's a little different down here, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all New York, New Jersey folks come down here. We see y'all go crazy.
Bones and skin.
Yeah.
White women got something on. You know what I mean?
Boy. Don't play with that cornbread now. Don't play with
it.
But once you got down here and kind of got ingratiated in Charlotte music culture, like you said, you've hooked up with some people that's been around here for a long time, and people don't get the link. Dorsey, Dorsey with the camera does his thing. Him and Dre working, but Trizzy Tracks, you know what I'm saying? He
my guy. My man,
crazy. How you link up with him? Like, how did you come down and kind of link?
Crazy story, man. I knew what I wanted to do. So when I'm out here, I'm just doing everything possible. Like, I'm going to these shows, I'm going to these showcases. I mean, even sometimes where some nights when I'm performing in front of 20 people, they ain't even really listening to you. They just here for the women and the drinks. You know what I mean? So like, it was a time where I performed, and like in between every artist, they got whether like a DJ spinning a couple records or whatever, or like sometimes they might have a producer come up. And I know Trizzy, like, he was doing something live on the NPC. And I mean, everybody either going outside to smoke real fast, or in between, like, in the mission and shit, people getting drinks and hitting on the women or whatever. Now, I just noticed this dude up on stage just going crazy on the live. So I'm like,
crazy.
I'm looking around like 360, like, ain't nobody hearing this? You know
right,
what I'm saying?
Right.
So after the show, after I performed or whatever, I pulled up on bruh. He was outside, like, real, like, just not really on yet, but, like, bruh had, like, just the vibe of it was genuine, and he had, like, this, it was in a minivan with a whole bunch of other, couple artists and, like, musicians and stuff, and it just was, like, it was almost like, you know how you have, like, you go on tour, you might have, like, a tour bus or a Sprinter, and it's, like, all your fam, your whole clique or whatever. It was like that, but a smaller version. You know what I'm saying? Instruments in the back of the car, they outside smoking.
They was getting it in out there.
Right, so I came up to bro, like, genuine, this is outside my character completely, like, whether... I wouldn't even really say shy, but I ain't no, like, meat riding ass dude, bro. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to say something to this dude. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I felt like nobody was really, like, paying attention to bro. And he deserved it. So,
you want to give a man his flowers while you
was
realizing what was going on.
Because now you open my eyes. Like, y'all really feel like the South ain't just so P.D. Pablo, North Carolina. Like, it wasn't so, you know what I mean? So, like,
Trizzy
you
rap.
opened my eyes to it, and I just had to say something to him. Like, bro, I just want to let you know, bro, like, I appreciated that whole set you did. You know what I'm saying? Showed me the video. I had it on my Snapchat. And ever since then, man, we just been kicking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, genuine stuff. And then once I actually, like, started investing in his craft and he seen that, you know what I'm saying, I was serious about mine, we linked up, we did something together. A couple of them ain't really surfaced yet, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, he see the potential, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's a little bit older than me, so he see, like, that I'm out here grinding. He see I'm out here working, you know what I'm saying? And then the bars was just, like, unmatched, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do what I do on this microphone, bro, that's facts.
And just knowing Trizzy, like, he's somebody that, you know, he been doing it. It ain't like he just woke up and started banging on a beat. It took a long time for somebody to notice his talent. So just knowing, like, him, and, you know, he's probably one that's looking for an artist that's hungry like you, that's looking for a chance. Like, yo, because he not gonna let it go by the wayside. So
I think he found a couple of them though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even before this whole, like, viral situation going on, he found my boy Jay Marshall.
Okay.
I'm not really sure where he's from, but he's a North Carolina native, you know what I'm saying? And I linked up with him. And this is all, like, older brothers where I'm just looking up to him like, I'm going to get there one day. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like, I seen him just grinding.
But they grinding right with you, though.
Absolutely.
You and your mix right there doing it with him.
Because he's just a producer. So, like, not just a producer, I should say, but, you know what I'm saying? At the time, he was just producing. So now I would come to his crib, certain stuff like that, and I would be the engineer behind the boards and try to, like, put my little 2 cents on it, you know what I'm saying? And record people and, like, really make people sound how they supposed to sound. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rapper nothing without an engineer, bro. And that's facts.
Studio Sellz, you seem like you really you love this music thing, bro. I can hear the passion and the way you talk about it for the things that you do and what you trying to do to get to it. Absolutely. I want to get into a little more about why you do it, some more that you're doing in it. But I want to play the video for the people right now.
Yes,
the track that you got with Trizzy, actually. I want you to introduce it for the people. Let them kind of know what they about to see, who shot it, maybe. You know, just give them a little details on it. Let them know what's going on.
Man, this new record is going. It's unfortunately not gonna be on the album, but you know what I'm saying. That just goes to show you, it's more of a testament to the whole body of work as a total. It didn't make the cut, but that's just for legal purposes and crossing my T's and stuff like that. But it's all love. It's called Ride Slow, by Studio Sellz, produced by Trizzy Tracks, NPC God, the GOAT, the legend. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And it's shot by Dorsey West Films and my boy Dre, man. Like, we did this a few weeks ago, and I just got it back today. So I'm happy to bring it to y'all, man.
Premiere? We premiering it?
To see it. I promise you that.
Okay, then.
I promise you that.
Studio Sellz. This then the third interview series. We'll be right back.
Ski.
Yeah, you are now rocking with DJ.
Hot and low and shit. Reso the super right to the beat, bro.
Come on, Dallas, pick up the phone.
In studio. Yeah, yeah.
All I wanna do is hold you
Yeah.
tight.
Go. And I ain't never letting go of it. It's music in my soul, get a hold of it. It's the type of vibe, gotta ride slow to it. Pull up to the stove, couple wood, just blow to it. Turning up, I've been saving up. Got my savings up, now the places up. I know, nigga, I get plenty love. And I'm married to the game, so don't hit me up. Is you married to the game or the chains? You married to the music or the foolish shit? We really do shit. Before I get to Charlotte, niggas gotta eat regardless. So I play my scene Garden State. Now watch them starve and hate. About to get some dome, pick up the phone and let Marv know I'm late.
Where the fuck you at, bro?
I'm on the way right now, bro. I'm on the way right now.
Text me that an hour ago, bro. Where you at? Where you at right now?
Well, to be real, bro, I just left the stool, bro. I'll be there in like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes and 37 seconds.
It's food on the table for these singles. Can't afford to wait in hopes that he will understand. Cause that's my man's 100 grand. I keep on chasing cash, recording tracks and trying to drop these gems.
Baby, listen to me, please.
You gotta listen to me, you gotta feel me.
I've been dreaming about you.
Shout out fans too. Yeah.
Now that you are here with me,
Now you're here with me.
all I wanna do is hold you tight.
Go, go, go. And I ain't never letting go of it. It's music in my soul, get a hold of it. It's the type of vibe, gotta ride slow to it. Pull up to the stove, couple wood, just blow to it. Turning up, I've been saving up. Got my savings up, now the places up. I know, nigga, I get plenty love. And I'm married to the game, so don't hit me up. I need some time on my own, just me and my John. Headphones on, try and flip the narrow, so just leave us alone. It's all good. The only real problem is the situationship is the farthest thing from monogamous. Everybody trying to spit a little game. Drop a number one, now she copping niggas chains and don't even know they done. But listen, putting in that work, I'm getting busy like my schedule full. With music on a pedestal, I'm focused on a better move. It's either lottery or robbery. That policy's for punks. Snacking on these BT prophecies for lunch. On that 24/7, I ain't got no sleep in months.
Now that you are here with me,
I feel at home now.
all I wanna do is hold you tight.
Yeah, go, go. Try and keep this dream alive, but this fucking 9 to 5 in a way like a ref, and he got me choosing sides. But how do I oblige with this working all our lives? Watch our best days pass and our happiness subside. But on the flip side, if I vibe, how will I provide? Keep the lights on and keys to my ride. Enough to drive the mind crazy. Just sharing thoughts that be on my mind daily. Every day I pray to God just to get me home safely. Cause we black 12s on our backs like we Tom Brady. This world crazy and quite frankly type shady. I'm like a broke Xbox, so stop trying to play me. I'm way too intelligent, hope they out here selling it. Gotta stay woke so them flow schemes are relevant. I just wanna chill with a nice broad and pull up in a nice car. Gotta get up out this water, let music be my lifeguard. And I ain't never letting go of it. It's music in my soul, get a hold of it. It's the type of vibe, gotta ride slow to it. Pull up to the stove, cop a wood, just blow to it. Turning up, I've been saving up. Got my savings up, now that places up. I know, nigga, I get plenty love. And I'm married to the game, so don't hit me up. Ride slow. Yeah, it's the studio. You gotta ride slow when you bump this in your G-Ride, you feel me? Yo, Trizzy, appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, studio time.
Damn, bro, where the fuck you been at?
My bad, bro.
They told me 12 o'clock, bro. It's goddamn 3:30. Always doing this shit, bro. I ain't too old for that shit, man.
My fault,
Damn, bro. Every day you come in late, bro.
You wanna buy me, bro?
Damn, yo, that's gonna have to go somewhere, bro. Taco Bell right there,
I'm
bro.
just trying to record this
Damn,
shit, man.
bro. I'm tired of that
Come on,
shit,
bro.
man. I wanna hear
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
Back in the building, this, that, and the third interview series, Steven the Dream, Studio Sellz. Just watched that video for Ride Slow.
Yes, sir.
Ride Slow.
Ride Slow, produced by Trizzy Tracks, the GOAT, man. Solid native.
Man, you gonna show up for work on time, man? What's going on, man? Yeah.
I'm honestly unemployed, man.
Oh, it's a wrap
I don't
now.
got no job right now. This is what I do.
We see why in the video, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't get you to goddamn, we couldn't get you to show up, man.
Yes, sir.
But nah, dope visual there. Man, you Dorsey and Dre kind of got a nice little situation going there, man. Definitely looking for some more work for y'all. I hope some more visuals on the way.
It's on the way.
Okay. We got the new album dropping this Friday?
Saturday.
25th.
Studio time.
Studio time is
All
on the way.
platforms, man. You got music, they got me.
What can we expect from this? Because, I mean, if people that don't know you, that never heard your music, that don't really know Studio Sellz, you know, we don't got to give a track list away, but is there a song on there that they're gonna really understand, like that can maybe encapsulate what you do? Is that the intro that they're gonna get possibly? Is it, you know, what can we expect from this one, man?
I mean, it's a part A and a part B to that. We talking about the North or the South.
So it's it might have two different reactions then.
For sure.
Okay, let me ask you this. What were the people that know you, that like you, the ones that's been with you and been hearing your sound, are they going to be surprised by this tape? Are they going to, saying you back in your bag with it or more?
Absolutely.
Or is it, what can they expect then?
Man, just they don't really know what to expect. Usually, like music is my life, like I say. So like I'm used to like plugging up, recording, and just you hear this, like just needing that reaction to keep me going. I mean, other things keep other artists going, like money, or the clout with the females or whatever. Like just being able to plug up and hear myself keeps me going. So like I'm always so used to like being so thirsty to let people hear my stuff before it's copywritten, before it's released. You know what I'm saying? So
You sent me a couple things, you know what I'm saying, with the quickness.
I'm on this platform, man. That's something
I appreciate
Nobody
it.
got that. You know what I mean? My mama ain't got that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
shit.
and she asks me every day. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really just like, you ain't gonna know what to expect. You just know I had my hands on everything, man. I had my hands
Produced
on
it
everything.
all.
It's control, not produced it all, but like as far as the control and really what I wanted to capture, I did it. You know what I'm saying? I did that, and I can't say that about my last bodies of work. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that. Like I really knew what I wanted to do. I aimed for it. You know what I'm saying? I aimed and I shot and it was there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to fans, by the way, man. First aim, now shoot.
That's one of the most important parts, though, is that you happy with what you about to put out to the world. Because you got to, they got to live with it, but they can turn it off. Like, when you go tell people what you listen to, that's what you got to live with. That's what you got to put out. You know, damn, bro, I could have went back in one more time on that. You know, that's what probably really messed with an artist. And it's like,
no shortcuts, bro. That's what I love about it, man. Like, I didn't take no shortcuts, man. I didn't.
Where do you record? Are you home mostly? Do you have to go to the studio? Like, if we can get into your process, are you writing first and then arriving, or like if you don't mind sharing your process a little bit?
Yeah, man, that's genuine. I did a little bit of everything. So I'm an engineer myself, like I said. So I got a little smooth in-home setup. I'm not talking about no no like little microphone and McDonald's cup holders in the closet.
Nah,
I'm
some of
talking
them in
about, like,
homes be. Hey, a lot
but
of
it
great
wasn't
albums.
changed, like it
man.
wasn't put together like that. Is what I'm saying. Like I actually
Right.
invested some money in my craft and
Smart.
like made sure like I had the proper acoustics to do what I wanted to do.
Smart.
And even like I messed with Audio Box. Shout out Willie Franco. Shout out
Shout
Audio
out
Box,
Willie
Mike,
Frank.
You know what I'm saying all that. You know what I mean? But I just figured out some things about the city and what nobody gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
a lot of
damn.
these artists that I ain't even gonna go into that, but like just know like I got
Studio
some different
Sellz
things,
up here
like,
talking
you know
now.
what I'm saying? I'm at GAT 3 now. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay,
got, they got
okay.
an engineering school over there too, so I mess with a lot of the dudes. One of the main dudes actually won a couple Grammys there as an engineer. So like
Nice.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just messing with them most likely, and like a lot of the stuff that I record in the house, I'll bring to them and be like, yo, mix and master this. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Don't
right.
change the arrangements because this is.
I just need you to just put that. You know what I'm saying? Make it
Yes, sir.
sound.
Get
pop,
my sound
you know?
right, you know what I'm saying, and master, make it in your face a little bit, and even the engineers up there tell you like, yo, like the performance of it is like it's crispy, bro. It's no like cars in the background, it's no babies crying in the
Right,
background. It's
right.
like it's clean vocals. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Studio Sellz. Studio time is on the way.
Saturday, man. the
July
25th.
25th. What's the show like with you, man? Have you gotten to hit any stages lately? Is it, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
really, man. Shout
I know, of course not
Unfortunate.
recently now, of course, but
COVID-19, man.
like, you know, what is a show like for you? Like, are you more, you know, do your fans need to tune in to the words? Is it more you trying to give them energy? Like, how's the show when you do hit the stage?
I'm still that. I mean, that in itself is like an art that I'm still growing on. That's a
Okay.
whole like art that you have to like
Yeah.
learn how to grasp people's attention.
Yeah.
Like, and I learned it from one of my first couple of shows when I first started rapping. It was like I'm spitting in bars, and you got people goddamn texting. You got people like just not tuned in. But I'm
Not
like,
because it ain't hard, it's just it's digesting it. It's
Right.
hard. You got to make it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make them eat it, and
Right.
it tastes good to them. Even if you know what I'm saying, you feed them that real. They need it.
But in the same breath, you had somebody come behind me and not talk about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
like, on the stage.
Yeah.
It's ignorance. But I mean, I can't really knock nobody craft. But they were able to attract the crowd and get that. You know what I'm saying? That lock in. So I'm just studying it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm studying it, and I mean,
It's
it don't
definitely
matter what you
art.
say. It don't matter what you say, man. You just gotta have that connection with the fans. And you gotta definitely bring people out yourself. You can't just be
Facts.
performing in front of everybody hood thinking people gonna mess with you, bro. Because I mean, it's hard to get like the exception of just people in general. I ain't even gonna say the South. Just people in general.
It's good that you recognize that though, because you're not, you know, you gonna put it out there, but you understand that some shit gonna just be mixy. Some motherfuckers gonna pull up with their whole hood, and everybody gonna think it's hot, and it ain't hot at all. It's
Right.
just
Right.
popular at the moment because of what's around. But if you continue to create these bodies of work that you're doing, spending the time on the music, really putting the craft together that you want, then
Right.
it's gonna last a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? People gonna pick up on it eventually. What's been the one thing, if you could tell yourself, so because how long you said you've been doing it since birth, so give young Studio Sellz some advice from today. Let's say 10 years ago when you was doing it, you know, still really trying to figure it out. What would you tell yourself today? What would you tell yourself back then?
Just do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't plug up and record for nobody else. Don't do it so other people be like, yo, that's hard. Like if you plug up and you like what you hear and that made you happy with the outcome, I mean, that's it. I mean, that's success to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
it ain't no dollar amount of success. It ain't about none of that. It's about you and like what you think is the purity of like the music. Like, just do it for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could say to my young self.
Your end goal, of course, we all want to be successful. Of course, we want to, you know, be at the highest what we doing our thing. But I don't know. I don't want to speak for you, but it seems like you want to impact. Your impact seems more important than the dollar value of what you getting out of this, maybe
100%.
per se.
100%.
What do you want it to ultimately be to people? What do you want to leave as this legacy to music?
Just
With
to
your
move
music.
people. My sister always told me like music is meant to move people. Like, you can't just turn on music and it's like, let's take trap for instance, not to just take away the whole genre of that music because I mess with it. But like, if you go and turn on trap to go out there and turn up, then that's what it is. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna turn on music for no reason. You got a song that you play when you click on your phone and you about to go work out.
Yep.
Whether it be some wow, like whatever it is, or some Rocky Balboa, whatever it is. You just broke up with your shorty. You know what I'm saying? You got a little Usher Raymond burning. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's meant to move you. So, like, if it doesn't do that, then it's not. It's for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's really for nothing.
That's why it's
That's
so
my
tough
only
for
thing.
artists right now, because what you putting out that we gonna listen to and it's gonna make us move. Because right now, with all that killing, shooting,
Right.
we ain't hearing none of that right now. I don't got time for none of that artists that y'all
Because
putting
people
out.
know, they know that the people gonna come see about that when I'm saying when it's all said and done, but they gonna come see about what you talking about is real and 100%
facts.
authentic. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just understanding that, like, all right, let me not do that. You know what I mean?
Why play yourself when your card get pulled, it get a lot worse. Be yourself from the jump. Be genuine.
From the jump, man.
Studio Sellz, I'm excited about your new music on the way, bro. I'm excited
Appreciate
about
that.
you as an artist. You got something special. I can tell here just from this conversation we having here, the little bit of music that I've gotten the pleasure of, listening to. Like I said, we put this together. Shout out to Dorsey, shout out to Dre. You know what I'm saying, linking us up. But July 25th, it's only a few days away.
That's right.
Before we get you out of here, I do want to see if you can bless them with a couple bars. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, I got plenty.
You got plenty? Okay.
plenty,
Okay, that's
man.
what we need.
Got plenty.
While you get that set up, let them know your social media. I'm gonna get
Okay.
into mine, and then we're gonna get into these bars.
Man,
Where can they find you?
Studio Sellz, man. Studio, like the word Sellz, Sellz, man. My real name, my rap shit, bro. That's Studio space Sellz, Sellz.
What the name? So what's the name? Where did the name come from?
I
I
ain't
ain't
gonna tell my
asking.
government on here, but if you know me, you know me. You know what I'm saying? That's my
Okay.
last name. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
my last name.
Okay, so it came authentic.
Yeah,
You got it
that's,
for
yeah,
real,
that's
for real.
genuine, man.
So y'all can look it up anywhere. Studio Sellz. There it is. Make sure y'all give us a follow at This, That, and the Third interview series for more interviews, freestyles, and clips. Make sure y'all give me a follow at Stephen the Dream. That's StephenTha Dream. We're going up all 2020. Fuck coronavirus.
Yeah.
Fuck a racist.
Yeah.
All of that. And want to give a huge shout out to Power 104.4 for housing the interview today.
time.
Adrian Nice for producing the interview as well, behind the scenes, behind the camera. And it's This, That, and the Third interview series. Studio Sellz is in the building. Studio time, July 25th.
Yes, sir.
Right around the corner. But let's check these bars out, man. It's This, That, and the Third. Let's hear it.
I want to hear some acapella. I got you.
Yeah, let me get it off. Let me get it off.
Yo. Yeah. Okay. Check me out. I say, listen. I'm overly confident. Compliments, I'm incompetent. This ain't nobody worthy. I took the new weather jersey. Yeah, bringing back that old shit. Keep it all in motion. You bound to find a wave. I mean, you drowning in that ocean. Keep your head up, get your bread up while you watching them hate. Yeah, hold up. Check me out.
Get 'em.
Listen. Yo, I'm trying to keep this dream alive. But this fucking 9 to 5 in a way like a ref. But he got me choosing sides. That's all I got for him.
That's it.
That's all I got for him. Listen.
July 25th, y'all can get that motherfucking studio time.
Yeah, it's coming.
Well,
out,
y'all
man.
can get plenty more. How many tracks we got? We get a track list? We got
I got 9 of them right now.
9 of them things. Studio Sellz. Make sure y'all check it out. What's the project before this as well? What they can get?
Studio Felony.
Studio Felony. Make sure y'all check that out as well. This, That, and the Third interview series. Stephen the Dream. Studio Sellz. We out. Appreciate you.